Hi, Namaste, and welcome to the second day vlog of my UK trip. And this day we are going to Oxford. Oxford is Oxford University for sure, and also we know that Oxford is basically from where the Oxford Dictionary has been origined. So we are going to Oxford to kind of learn about some of the history of Oxford and its interfaith connection, and also visit a religious shrine as a part of this particular tour. Oxford basically looks like Hogwarts because half of the buildings are very old. They look like very gothic in their own nature. It's a gothic city. Buildings have a black tan, and it's also a very oldest city. When we are trying to move, it looks so artistic. Everything over here looks so dramatic in its own nature. And Oxford is definitely the university town where that there are a lot of scholars as well as people who kind of graduated from Oxford. So we all went on a bus to Oxford as a part of Interfaith Youth Leadership Program by Rubaru. This was a second day, and firstly we tried to kind of navigate through bus, and then we went to a mosque where we met a lot of people, and also Munawarji, who is a religious leader in the mosque. This is the first time I'm visiting a mosque, and it feels really surreal because as a queer person I never kind of visited mosque. Here we met Munawarji, who's the imam.
When originally the Muslim community settled there, it's mainly people from Pakistan, Bangladesh. So this is the hole that we know. About sort of 15 minutes. About 15 minutes away.
How is the situation now? Would you think that
Walking in the mosque was so surreal, as well as I was so deeply connected. They had this wonderful quote written on the ceiling as well, which was demonstrating some of the verses from the Quran. I had asked a question about how exactly this mosque is also encouraging inclusivity, and I got a very wonderful response from the imam as well, who said that they don't see what gender or sexuality the person is entering. So we had a very good time at the mosque, and then we went back to the Oxford city back. We had some food, and then I was taking some videos as usual. You could see me walking across the city, and I was trying to have a lot of fun. The trees are very interesting over here because half of the trees doesn't have leaves, and it was a very interesting city altogether. And then we went to a small church which was there as a part of the university. This is how the university campus looks like. Imagine how wonderful it would look in the very first place, and the doors as well as the architecture is something which is really mesmerizing. This door behind me was something which looked so beautiful, so elegant, and we were just walking across, touching the walls of these wonderful buildings, and also learning about Oxford and how exactly the city has been one of the oldest universities in the world, and how it nurtured education and interfaith connectivities. Oxford is also something which had very wonderful backdrops. You could see that this entire college looks like a castle, and this is something which was very beautiful. And then I took some videos of me walking, and also tried some other creative ways of capturing some moments, as in when we were walking. And as we walked, this was my last statue where I kind of stood back, and then had some really moment. At night I was back to London, and I was just kind of going ahead and exploring the Oxford Street. I clubbed both of them together because somewhere or the other way, the Oxford city and Oxford streets are so very different, but it felt a little connected. So this was a very good experience at the Oxford Street as well. You can see they have a public display of art, of digital art, where anybody can kind of come and sit. It's called as the box. And they were having this emoji rain. That was the art which they have said. And then we had this wonderful pride circles display, and it was a really wonderful day for us. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to connect with my other video, keep subscribing. Thank you.